Hi, my name is Jay Butler. I am with WBVM, Nashville, Tennessee, and we're here today to do an interview with Mr. TipToes, because we are told that he is wanting to run for president, and we would like to know what his agenda is and why he is running for president. Mr. TipToes, can you tell us what ticket are you running on, please?
I'm running as an independent because I'm an independent man. I'm not controlled by anybody, so I'm running as an independent.
Well, who are your constituents and who are you representing?
My constituents are poor people. They're homeless people. They're disenfranchised people. They're people who don't know if they can get a job. There are people who are walking around the streets being harassed because they're homeless. Do you know that if you walk around with a backpack, the police will stop you and ask you questions if they suspect you homeless? We got a right to live, man. We got a right to the same respect that they give everybody else.
Well, who are these individuals that you're speaking of?
Well, my people right here. These are my people. Bonnie Refugee here, she's my campaign manager. She's one of the smartest women I know.
Yes, when I met TipToes, he come into my inner city homeless village right here. He was amazed at how we lived. It's on an average about 20 people come into my homeless domain. They sleep with me, they eat, I cook for them. They love me, I love them. We talk about our issues. We talk about the way we're being treated. Why we have to continue to live out here like this. We can't do it forever. So these are my people. They come here every day. Every day. We eat, we sleep, and we're not mad, we're just angry because people are not recognizing that we cannot continue to live like this. But if we can live like this outside, we can live like this inside. We just want homes. We want decent homes. We don't want to be thrown into drug-infested areas. Everybody does not want to be in a drug-infested area. Every homeless person out here has a reason for being out here. They have a reason. Now, my reason is not like everybody else's reason, but I refuse to live in a drug-infested area. And these are my people. They come out here, they take care of me. This is Janice.
Yes. I make sure everybody eat. If I have to take my food stamp and go buy hot dogs or hamburgers, I make sure everybody eat. We all pitch in and do.
Well, who is the everybody that you're speaking of?
Well, the people you see around, we all pitch in and do a little something to keep each other happy.
And many more. That's bruh. This is bruh. His name is Ernest. He's from Florida.
Yes, my name Ernest. These are my family. I love them. I don't have to really be out here like this. But I choose to come out here and be with my sister and brother. We take nothing, make something out of nothing. We show love to one another. All we need a little help, but to help us out.
And your name, sir?
My name is Harvey Jolly.
And I want to say that homelessness needs to be resolved. I was once homeless myself. I'm a professional boxer. I took TipToes on a trip with me to Washington, D.C. And we was about 100, maybe 200 yards from the White House. And while we're walking to the White House, we see an extreme amount of homeless people living right there in downtown Washington, D.C. They were living in window sills, having milk, cereals, shoes, pillows, whatever, and they're living out of the CVS's window sill. And I said, TipToes, look at all these homeless people. And TipToes said something that made me think at the time. Just because you have a place to lay your head doesn't make it your home. He had told me I was homeless. And I said, what? I didn't look at it like I was homeless at the time. But when he said it, I realized I was homeless, and I had a pocket full of money. I'm boxing, but I'm living on someone's couch, living in someone's living room, living in someone else's house, dealing with someone else's rules.
TipToes, can you give us some more information about what your agenda is again?
My agenda is very simple. I want to take this message to all of the poor people and homeless people in America and say, first thing is don't look down on each other. Second thing, register to vote. Your vote does count. The reason why they don't talk about us is because they don't expect us to vote. We got to be united as homeless people and as poor people. Even if we have to march on Washington to make our issues heard. I didn't want to do it. God called on me to do this one day. And I ain't crazy. I didn't hear no voice. It was just inspired within my heart to speak out and say something about this situation. Bonnie Refugee and my brothers and sisters here, Mr. Harvey Jolly, professional boxer, who had the good heart to let us go in there and take a shower when we have to sleep in his house when it's raining. But he's just one man. This is the richest nation on earth. What are we doing in America to people? 47 million poor people, and none of the parties have talked about it, political parties that is. They don't even mention us. It's like we don't exist, but we're everywhere. And when we camp somewhere and they don't like it, they move us somewhere else. So we are herded like cattle, to and fro.
Has that been happening in Nashville also?
It happened everywhere. Nashville, Chicago, Detroit, you name it.
Well, how can we stop this?
The only way we can stop it is for us poor people and homeless people. We got to unite. We can't fight each other. We can't be jealous of each other. We got to learn to share. We got to learn to share food, shelter, and clothing. And when we do that, when we break bread together, when we talk with each other, when we love each other, when we come together like that, nothing can stop us. It's an army, 47 million, 50 million, 100 million. We want help. And so if I have to run, I will give my life to the people. That's what I'm talking about.
We're talking to Tiptoe, and he has made his statement. And America needs to listen. And America needs to listen.
I want to end with a poem that I wrote. It's called Living on the Streets. I got something to say. Listen and take heed to my message today. Pretty words and inaction won't get it done. We catch hell while our leaders live life in the sun. A new condo here and a new townhouse there. When you ignore the poor, there's a price to bear. Your technology, wealth, and power don't impress me. 47 poor in America, how can this be? Living on the streets, I got something to say. I want you to listen and heed the message today. Hopeless faces is what I see. Living on the streets is our destiny. Does it have to be this way? One never know. If there ain't no option, where's one to go? Novocaine for the mind is what we seek. Always alert for the 5-0 sweep. Words on paper don't make me free. So in the alley with my people, that's where I'll be. God bless America, and God bless all of the poor people and homeless people in America too. Because I don't believe they mean us when they say God bless America. So I'm saying God bless America to my people, the disenfranchised.
TipToes for president, 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 TipToes for president.